Welcome to week 27. So if you spot an animal this week, please comment below. So we've decided to move on from Cairns and head down the coast towards Brisbane. So this week we are staying at Lake Tinaroo, another beautiful caravan park with kangaroos and a lovely lake across the road and spectacular views. We had a great time here, just sitting back and relaxing and not doing much at all, just catching up with schoolwork and just taking the time to sit back and do nothing. After all the dramas we had with the caravan, we eventually got everything dried and fixed and back into place, so the caravan is back in working order. It was nice just to spend a few days here at Lake Tinaroo, just enjoying the quiet, peaceful nature. Not a busy caravan park by any means, certainly not a 5-star resort. A break that we needed from all the adventuring that we have done. So we did a little walk around the town, swam in the pool, and just generally just sat back and relaxed and caught up with the kids' schoolwork. It was a nice way to wind down. We'd been getting a fine collection of artwork done by the kids, so the kids decided to pack some up and post it off to Nana so Nana could decorate her house with their artwork. One thing that we did take advantage of, because we are road schooling and the kids do have a history component to complete, we did visit Herberton Pioneer Village. Herberton is a little town that is made up of what it would look like back in the colonial days. I've included a lot of footage of Herberton. You can skip ahead to something more interesting. I also do have a tour of a video, let's try that again, a video tour of one of the houses, which is coming up shortly. Herberton Historic Village is one of Australia's largest open-air museums, bringing the history of Far North Queensland to life. It is set on 16 acres. The village features over 60 restored heritage buildings and more than 500,000 historical artefacts, making it a fantastic destination for all you history buffs. Herberton was founded in 1880 after the discovery of rich tin deposits. The village was created to preserve the buildings and the stories of the Queensland pioneering days. Many of the buildings have been relocated from across the Atherton Tablelands and carefully restored. So you can wander through the authentic 1800s pioneer village, explore vintage steam trains, tractors and mining machinery, visit a historic school, hospital, church, post office, a bank and a jail. You can watch demonstrations in the blacksmith workshops. You can discover an impressive collection of classic cars, trucks and motorcycles. They also have a collection of radios, telephones, cameras and household items from the early 1900s. They also have a very creepy doll museum. So in a few seconds, the tour of the historic house is coming up. Otherwise, just sit back and have a little watch of this.
island. Landing Pat and Ginge a few miles from the sub to watch the Nazis, Algie flew back for Biggles and reinforcements. While they were on their way, Pat and Ginge decided to capture the U-boat 517. Guardedly, they crept aboard and down inside. It was deserted. There was a death-like silence. Then a clock ticking.
Oh, by gosh, I've set on the booby trap.
Booby trap?
Run, girl, run for your life.
I'm trying, Rainforest.
Just the thing that Rotter would do. Up the ladder with you. Quicker than quick, Pat.
Come on, Jim.
Climb onto the deck. Don't wait for me. The thing might go off any second.
I know, I'm there.
Out of the way, I'll jump. Go on ahead, Pat.
Oh, hurry, please.
I'll soon catch you. Race across the beach and into those trees.
I thought we'd never get there.
We're not.
If you would like to see all the photos and video footage, I have made a separate video for Herberton.
Are you not cold?
I'm not cold, not in here.
How do you cool that thing off? And what is it? What is that thing anyway?
It's going to be a bull.
Anyone fancy a new car? Comment below if you know the names of any of these beauties. So they had a toy museum section, and like I said, the doll museum section was creepy. Anyone else get freaked out by dolls? As I have mentioned, there is a separate video about the whole entire village where there is hundreds of photos for you to look at and videos. So one of the other things that we did on this trip was we went to the Bat Hospital. That's right, a hospital for bats.
Where did you hear that noise?
So you asked the question, why a hospital for bats? Well, the Tolga Bat Hospital is important because it plays a critical role in protecting both bats and the rainforests of Far North Queensland. Funnily enough, these little creatures get injured really quickly and quite easily. They are subjected to prey, to predators, same thing I think. And also it gets windy and there's cyclones and rain and a whole host of things that the bats actually don't cope with. So they get injured, sick, and they need rescuing. The hospital treats bats injured by barbed wire fences, fruit tree netting, vehicle strikes, heat stress and habitat loss. It also hand raises orphan baby bats until they are old enough to survive in the wild. Flying foxes are often called the gardeners of the rainforest. These little creatures pollinate native flowers and disperse seeds over vast distances, helping the rainforest regenerate after cyclones, fires and land clearing. The hospital teaches visitors about the ecological importance of bats and helps dispel common myths such as the belief that bats are pets. This is a great place to visit. You do get to walk in the bat cage and you can get some bat poop on you, but this didn't happen. They generally just like to hang upside down and say hello in their chirpy little voice. It was such a cool experience.
Not really used to the tea yet. I'll just quickly show you his giant foot. So that's why they hold on to mum. That helps them hold on to mum.
Looks so cute. He doesn't like it. He doesn't
So
like it
they've
out here.
just come in here today. Oh.
And generally 2 babies per
One.
one.
Yeah.
Even though you've got, so do they switch?
Yeah, they will.
Speaking of little creatures, the caravan park that we're staying at has resident guinea pigs and they love as many cuddles as they can get, so our boys have kindly volunteered cuddle duty during our stay. So our next big adventure is blasting a geode. What is a geode, you say? Well, we visited the crystal caves and had a look at all the fantastic gems. We did a little mining tour thingy. It's all man-made, it's really just for fun. And we got to look at all the different gems and gemstones and lots of pretty sparkly things. And then afterwards, we got to blast a geode. If you know what a geode is, please comment below. Have you done this before? Was quite a interesting experience. I will tell you in a second what a geode is. Hold on. Right, I use my mate Google, and Google says a geode is a hollow rock that has crystals growing inside. From the outside, it often looks like an ordinary rough rock, but when it's cut open or cracked apart, it reveals a beautiful cavity lined with sparkling crystals. So, you will get to see the boys cracking open a geode very soon. The Crystal Cave Shop/Museum is located in Atherton. So you can walk through a man-made crystal cave. You can explore hand-built tunnels and grottos designed to showcase one of the world's most impressive private collections of crystals and fossils. There are over 600 crystals, gemstones, and prehistoric fossils. So one of the most popular experiences, of course, is cracking the geode. So the highlights of this place, I suppose you want to call it that, is you have giant amethyst geodes, rare quartz crystals, fluorescent mineral displays viewed under ultraviolet light, dinosaur fossils and ancient marine fossils, gemstone and jewelry shop, so you can buy a sparkly thing. So if rocks are your thing, if sparkly things are your thing, then come and have a visit. There are fun and cool interactive displays for the kids. They even have a little sand pit where they can go fossicking for fossils, gemstones, etc., etc. If they find something, they can take it home. But the most fun thing is, of course, the geode. So first of all, the boys got to pick out their rock, and then the lady demonstrated what happens next. It did look like that a lot of force was needed to crack this thing open, but the kids managed to do it after a few goes. So sit back and have a look at the photos. I am not too sure what happened to the video I made of this. I cannot find it. I may have deleted it. So here are the photos instead.
Alright, so down the end, 1 foot up on the base. Yeah, 2 hands over the top and pull down gently when you're ready. And just keep your chin up or stay up nice and straight. That's it. Going. Good job. Don't. First person to ever see inside.
It's
Gorgeous.
yes.
Well done.
Oh wow.
Same as mine.
Try to get it down the centre. Whoop. So your job down here now. You're going to come right down the end. Don't pull down on the handle yet. 1 foot up on the base, 1 foot back behind you, okay? Wait till I get a hold of this end. And you're going to pull down slowly for me, please. So when you're ready, pull them down. Keep going. Keep going. Might go bang at the end. But, whoop. Not quite. So I'm just going to wind it a little bit. And we'll go down again. 1 foot on the base. 1 foot back behind you. And pull down gently. This one might bang. So keep your chin away. So, yep.
I'll bang it down.
Keep going, just down, push down gently. Might go bang with this one. Keep going. Yeah, good job. So, hang on to that. So I'm going to lift the handle. Put it down. So 44 years in the making. First person to see inside. Whoa, nice.
So everyone kept telling us to make a stop and visit Paronella Park. Look, I don't know if it's because we were tired or because the weather was wet and miserable, but really, we didn't find it that fantastic. Anyway, have you visited Paronella Park? Please comment below. We were going to stay here with our caravan. We actually had a site booked. I just think we made the decision we visited, we saw it, we conquered it, ticked it off, and then we decided we weren't going to stay, and we made a beeline south of here. We ended up driving all the way to Townsville and ended up setting up the caravan in the dark. That proved to be a little interesting. We did get the last camping site also at the caravan park. Like I've said in previous videos, we are getting quite tired of this. So, people tell us that Paronella Park is one of Far North Queensland's most magical attractions. It was built in the 1930s by Spanish immigrant Jose Paronella. The park features romantic castle ruins, lush tropical gardens, tunnels, bridges, and one of Queensland's first hydraulic power stations. You can explore real Spanish-style castle ruins, wander beautiful rainforest gardens, see the stunning Mina Creek Falls, and experience the beauty of this area. For some reason, this just did not gel with our family at all. We found it quite underwhelming. Maybe it was because of the weather. Who knows? But anyway, if you come out this way, please stop and visit Paronella Park and form your own opinion. As I mentioned, we left Paronella Park and drove to Townsville. That is a 255-kilometre drive. We did this in the rain. We just wanted to get to the nearest biggest town that we could. We had enough of stopping at small towns, and we're just aiming for a city where we could just stop and regroup and hope for the rain to stop. The rain did stop. I got washing done. The kids found the playground and just played around and swam in the pool. We spent our time in Townsville just relaxing, chilling out and just taking it all in and not doing much really. Townsville does have lovely beaches to go swim in, but of course there are stingers and other interesting beasties in the water, and it was far too cold to even think about swimming. There is lots of tropical marine life, and I have my own marine life. Check this out.
Oi! Octopus!
So thanks guys for joining us this week. We had lots of fun exploring and trying out new things and just seeing what this area of Queensland has to offer as we make our way down the coast. We have had enough of the rain, so if you spotted an animal this week, please comment below. I have left a fun fact for you. Join us next week as we continue to make our way towards Brisbane. There is rumour about a rum factory coming up. Let's see.